12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What am I doing? Not math. Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we are going to do my August book haul revisit. So I'm going to watch my August book haul from 2018. We will watch it together, and I will let you know my status on what I have read, what I have still sitting unread, what I've unhauled since then, and we'll see how it goes. These have not been very successful for me the past few months. I've had quite a lot of books that I just haven't read yet. And yeah, so fingers crossed that today's better. We'll see. I have not watched this ahead of time, so I have no clue what I hauled last August. So we'll see together what's going to be happening here. But hopefully my stats this month will be a little bit on the more positive side. Let's just hope that happens. All right, so got my phone, I got my video up, I have my pen ready, I have my bullet journal so I can keep track of everything, and I'll let you know my stats at the end. But let's see what I hauled last August. Here we go. It's Sarah, and today I am here to show you all the books that I accumulated in the month of August. It's more than it should be. It's fine. I have quite a few books that were actually sent to me, and then I have some books that I purchased myself. Okay, these first set of books I'm going to show you were actually sent to me from one of my subscribers, and her name is Sandy. And she had mentioned a while ago on one of our Deadly Divas live show that she wanted to send these books to me when she finished reading them. And I was like, oh, you don't have to. I hope you do, but you don't have to. It's just one of those things. And I completely forgot about it. Completely forgot. And then she sent me a message a couple weeks ago and said, hey, I'm done with these books. I want to send them to you. And I was like, oh yeah. And I said, absolutely, please do. So she was very kind to send me the Deanna Madden trilogy, all three of them. So this is The Girl in 6E, Do Not Disturb, and If You Dare. I don't know if these last two are in the right order or not. I'll figure it out. Yeah, nope, and they are right here, and I haven't read those yet. So what, we're three now for unread? Yeah, because I mean, she sent me 3 books. I hauled 3 books. So yeah, I haven't read that trilogy yet. I still really want to. That's one that maybe I'll try to at least read the first one this fall. I think that would be like a good fall because they're thrillers. They're like erotic thrillers, and I've heard that they are amazing. So I should like get started on that soon. And the author, A.R. Torrey, she's local to me. Like she lives here, which is pretty cool. This next one was sent to me by William Morrow, and that is Sunburn by Laura Lippman. Nope. Haven't read that one yet either. Yeah, no. Haven't read this one. It's short though. Like, I don't know why I didn't just read it right away when they sent it to me, but nope. And I have another one from her that the publisher sent me recently too, called Lady in the Lake, which I'm hearing really, really good things about. Yeah, but nope, still haven't. This next one was sent to me from Viking Press, and that is The Brilliant Death by Amy Rose Capetta. Oh, another one I haven't read. That was a bookish first send actually, and so I read like the first couple chapters, I think, and then won the giveaway for it, and I got it, and I haven't read it yet. Now Bookish First has a stipulation where you have to read your books within 3 weeks of receiving them. So they're kind of cracking down on that, but another one for the unread. Okay. So yeah, nope, haven't read this one yet either. I'm not hearing the best things about this one, which kind of concerns me because I need to read it and review it on Bookish First. Like it's kind of like NetGalley, where if you get a book from them, it goes on your shelf and it doesn't go away until you review it. So you don't have the option to kind of skip the way, NetGalley has now put an option where you could not review some of the books that you've requested and received and everything, and you can put a reason why. I don't think you can do it a lot, but there's an option for that. There's not an option for that on Bookish First. So I do need to read it and review it for them, but I've just heard like not the best things about it, but I still need to read it. So yeah. And this next book I have shown on Instagram, and I've actually already started reading it. I'm currently reading it, and that is Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. Yes. Okay, that's behind me. Where is it? Oh, right behind me. Right there. Yep, read that. Loved it. Loved everything that I've read from this woman so far. She's one of my favorite authors. Okay, so those are the books that were sent to me, and now we will go on to books that I bought myself. I got this at Walmart. I don't know why I go into the book section at Walmart. Luckily, the one here in our new Walmart is like not the best selection, so I don't go in there too often. But I did one day and I found this, and this was a pure cover buy. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is this really large paperback floppy that I love, and it's just beautiful. This is called The Summer List by Amy Mason Doan.
And I still haven't read it.
That would have been a great read to read over the summer, right?
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, I haven't read this one yet.
I still want to. And you know what the ridiculous thing is? So Amy Mason Doan is an author I've never read from before. I just picked this up because I love the cover, and I did read the premise of it. It did sound interesting. So that's why I bought it. But I saw another book by her at Walmart in this same like large thing, and it was another summer type read, and I picked it up and I almost bought it, and I was like, Sarah, no. I forced myself to put it down. I haven't read anything from her yet. I have this one I need to read. So I was like, I'm not gonna get another book from her just because I love the way that it looks and feels without reading the other one first. So I forced myself to put it down. It was very good, but like, seriously, Sarah. So yeah, no, haven't read it yet. Then I found a used bookstore here that's local to me, and it's really one of the only ones I've seen besides Goodwill's. And I decided to go in there one day and check it out and see what it was all about. It did have a lot of mass market paperbacks, which is great for people who like that. I don't read in that format because it just bothers my hands, and the print is so small. So I don't enjoy reading mass market paperbacks. So I kind of just skipped all over those and looked at some of the other things that they had.
Oh, I think I know what I got.
Found this, and I grabbed it immediately because this has been on my wish list for quite a while. This is Beneath a Scarlet Sky by Mark Sullivan, and this is
okay.
Yeah, haven't read it. It's right here though. Like, oh, it's right behind me. Oh, geez. Yeah. Still haven't read it, but I really want to. This is a historical fiction, and it's one I've heard amazing, amazing things about. And this thing feels so good. It's like velvety, and it's heavy. Like it's a good book that feels good in your hands. And I've heard it's amazing. It's World War II set in Italy, and like, yeah, I don't know. I've heard really, really, really good things about it, so I really want to read it. Just haven't yet, and I've officially had it for a year now. Another one that I picked up at that used bookstore is A Trader's Blade by Sebastian D. Castell. Oh, I forgot I got 2 books. I thought I only got that one. I haven't read this one yet either. I am hearing incredible things about this series. It's an adult fantasy series. It's supposed to be actually very gruesome, which I'm into. So I heard actually someone this morning when I was watching some YouTube videos, I heard someone talking about this series in particular and just kind of how adult and gruesome it is. And I was like, yes. So I haven't read it yet though. Yeah. All right. I think we're halfway through the video now, and as to be expected, numbers aren't great. And then I went into Books A Million.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Because I can. Because we have one here. And this place is going to be very bad for my trying to control my book hauls. Now, when we lived in New Mexico, they did not have any bookstores. It was Walmart and Goodwill, and that was it. If I wanted to go to a bookstore, I had to drive to Lubbock, Texas, which is an hour and a half away and a time zone change. So that didn't happen very often. And so when we got here and moved back home, I knew there's a Barnes & Noble and a couple of Books A Millions. And so, yeah, that's going to be happening. Mm-hmm. But we went into Books A Million after we went and saw a movie one day with the girls, and we were just kind of walking around the shopping center, and I was like, let's go into Books A Million just to look and see. And of course I went right to the bargain area because that's what I do. That's the first place I always go and look. And they have really cheap books that are, $3, $4, $5, and they're hardback books for like $5.97 or something. And then while we were there, it happened to be a buy 2 get 1 free on all the bargain books. So I was like, oh crap. And this is where my book hauls are just going to go down the tube. So the first one I picked up is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I'm currently reading that. I'm more than halfway through. So I'm counting that as read because I'm going to finish it this week. I am reading that right now. Ooh, that makes me happy. All right, so I've had that for a year. I'm going to count that as read because I think even by the time this video goes up, I will have finished it because I can't put it down. It's really, really good. Also there for the same price of $5.97 is The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. Okay. I've not read that one yet because I need to read the first book first, which is The Diabolic. So haven't read that one yet. All right, so The Empress. Yeah, this is the sequel to The Diabolic, which is a young adult sci-fi duology. And as far as I know, there's only 2. I don't know that there's any third one or anything coming out. I think it's just a duology, at least as of right now. But yeah, I'm still very interested in reading this duology. It's probably something, since it's only 2, I'll probably read them back to back when I do pick them up. But I'm still very interested in it. And I actually also have this on NetGalley. I got it from NetGalley first and then said, okay, I need to read the first one because I had the first one in hardcover. And then when I found this, I just wanted to grab it since it was super cheap. And now I have the matching set, but yeah. And then it was buy 2, get 1 free. So I had to get a third one, right? I had to get a third one. And I looked around and there were quite a few options I was thinking about for myself, but then I decided to go on the other side of the display and see if there's anything for Kaylin. And there was. There was something for me and Kaylin. They had the 4th Land of Stories books. Okay. I have not read the 4th one yet. I need to read the 3rd one first. Kaylin has read that entire series, start to finish. We read the first 2 books together, and then she left me behind and started reading them on our own. And she has read all 6 books. I still need to read number 3. That's the next one in the series. It's actually in my room right now because I would like to get to it. And then the 4th one would be this one. So I haven't read it yet. I'm going to count it because I am reading the series as well. So it's not just like, oh, it's for Kaylin. No, it was for me too. And then I went to Goodwill and found a couple of books. I don't know why I went to Goodwill. I think I had a fleeting thought of maybe I'll stop by Goodwill today. And then like once I made that decision, that's all I could think about till I got there. I know, it's a problem, guys. It's fine. First one I found was My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier. And I haven't read that one. I have read Daphne du Maurier. I just recently read Rebecca and loved it. So I definitely want to read more. And I think this is one of her more recent popular books because a movie came out, that's the movie cover. So yeah, nope, haven't read it yet, but definitely want to because I know that I really loved, Daphne du Maurier's writing and the way that she wrote. And I would definitely like to read this one and possibly see the movie after that. If I like the book, we'll have to see. But this is definitely one that has been more popular because the movie came out. So a lot of more people are reading it recently. I also found a copy of Memoirs of the Geisha, and this is by Arthur Golden. Okay, I haven't read that one yet either, but I still have it. That is on the Great American Reads list, which is why I picked it up. However, Krista from Books and Jams recently read that and completely loved it. Like, surprisingly, completely loved it. She was shocked by how much she loved that book. So that makes me a little bit more excited to pick it up at some point. Okay, so still have it. Haven't read it yet. It's got a sticker on it that I need to take off with my glue gun. But yeah, so I'm definitely more inclined to pick it up because Krista just loved it so much. So maybe I'll pick it up sooner rather than later. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do want to read it at some point because it is on the Great American Reads list, and that's something I want to read my way through at some point. The next one I found is by an author I have not read anything from yet, and that is The Start of You and Me by Emery Lord. I just read that book last month. Yes, very, very happy. That was something that I read for a video that I did where I read books that Kayla from Books and Lala influenced me to purchase. And yeah, so it was in that video. I read it. Very happy. Good. The last one that I found, I snatched it up as soon as I saw it. I was like, ah! So that is Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. Okay. I don't even have to get up. Look at that right here. Still unread. I haven't read this one. I've only read 2 of Ruta's books. This is the 3rd one. And then she has a 4th one coming out in September or October called The Fountains of Silence. It's coming out really soon, like really soon, that I'm excited to pick up when it comes out. But yep, haven't read this one either, but it is very short and it's a young adult, so I'm sure it was something that I would definitely fly through. I've flown through both of the other 2 books that I've read from her, and this one is set in New Orleans, which really definitely intrigues me. We live about
4 hours away from New Orleans, I think. Like, it's an easy trip for us to take if we ever want to do that, but we did it a lot in college. That's for sure. So yeah, just haven't read it yet. Okay, so I hauled 16 total and read 3 of them, which means 13 are still sitting here unread, but I have not unhauled a single one of those books. So that actually kind of gives me encouragement, because I at least was buying books that I was really super interested in. If I still have them and they survived the big unhaul, then that means something. So pretty actually happy about that. I didn't haul anything that I was like, I'm never going to read that, and got rid of it. So that makes me happy at least. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I'm not as disappointed this time around, I guess. At least I read 3 of them, and do have 13 still, but that's not too bad, I think. I think that's okay. So, all right, that is going to be it for me today. Let me know down below if there's any of these books I should be picking up really soon. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on any of them if you've read them, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.